What is up, you guys? Pete DiCarlo here with DiCarlo Capital, and today we are doing an update on PayPal. PayPal is having another down week, not as bad as the two prior. You can see here on the weekly candles that this week we're not down nearly as much as we were the 2 weeks before, but still holding underneath that 115 support. In this video, we're going to go over my position. We're going to go over where I see PayPal going potentially in the next couple of weeks, what I plan to do if we close under this support, and overall how I think you can make the most amount of money with the least amount of risk trading PayPal or investing in PayPal, because the position I currently have is a longer term investment, but there is a lot of opportunity here with the amount of volatility that's going on. So hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, check out our Discord community. The link is in the description. We're over 6,000 members strong. You guys get access to free courses, live streams, seminars, webinars, free trades. I've given out about $5,000 worth of profits in free trades so far this month alone, and you get access to a ton of free things like these free options bots, free resources. You guys can access to free dark pools, free unusual flows, free heat maps, totally free, completely free, no bullshit. Go and check it out, guys. The link is in the description. We would love to have you become a part of the team. Now, taking a look at PayPal right now, you can see we have snapped that 215, or I'm sorry, the 115 support that we have been talking about. Currently, 1 week candle closing under that support is not something to worry about too much. But if we close again next week underneath this support, it is not going to be good. We are definitely going to fall down to 80, and $80 is the major support that I really don't think we're going to snap. I didn't think we were going to snap 115, and we haven't yet, but still, it is something to look at. Now, taking a look at a seasonality chart, and if we look at how PayPal has performed since it IPO'd back in July of 2015, you can see here that February is a pretty bad month for PayPal. Usually only up 57% of the time. You can see that actually March is even worse, only up about 50% of the time, with an average return of a loss of 1.63%. But April is a very, very good month, up about 83% of the time with an average move of 8%. And then back in May, we kind of get back down there. So looking at February, March, not really the best. And of course, seasonality charts is not going to depict every single year, but it is a very good understanding of seeing how the stock does end up performing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a weak March as well that could drive the stock back down to $75. And that's why when I entered PayPal, I entered with half of a position up at 114 and planning to average down with the other half of the position when we hit $80 and not a minute sooner. I'm not going to enter at like 100 or 98. I'm waiting down here at 78. But I think overall, long-term investing in PayPal at this price is really, really nice, right? There's always risks when you're investing in a company long-term, especially a company that's been getting beat up the way PayPal has. But I think ultimately, when you're looking at the fair value of the company and where we're trading right now, it's a pretty good area to be buying. But as far as some trades, there are some potential trades that you could end up setting here. One of them would be selling cash secured puts. You guys know I love to sell cash secured puts. If you're somebody who doesn't mind owning PayPal shares, selling some puts down to like 90, even 95, potentially 82 is a great way to make some cash. Like if we take a look at PayPal options chain, I'm using Robinhood. I'm not a huge fan of Robinhood, but I just use it because it's very, very user friendly. But let's just say that we were looking at something like a March 18th cash secured put, and we're looking like a $90 put. For every $9,000 that you put up, you will end up making $114 in return, which is not bad at all. You're looking at a pretty decent sized return for having an 86% chance of profit. And as long as PayPal closes above $90 by next month, you will end up making that. If not, you'll end up buying PayPal at about $89. And what I like to do is when we see a stock like this that I wouldn't mind owning shares and it's beaten to shit, what I like to do is just sell heavy cash secured puts against that stock so that this way I can end up taking advantage of theta decay, taking advantage of implied volatility. That's just a great way to make some extra cash selling cash secured puts. So I think that that's probably something else I might look at doing, is just selling cash secured puts down to $75 since I want to average down anyway. I'm not going to make much money because there's like a 95% chance that it won't drop down there in the next month, but still it'll just be some extra cash while I'm looking at potentially re-entering that position. But overall, I really like PayPal. I think it's a great company. I think that at this price, it's very, very good. And I think that at the end of the day, There is a huge overreaction that is happening here, but I'm also not betting the house on it, right? I'm not throwing everything I own into this. It is a pretty small size to, I think it's about 10% of my, not net worth, but the amount of money that I have in the market currently right now. But I just feel like there's not a lot of long-term investments out there that I think are really undervalued, but I do think PayPal is one of them. I hope this video helps, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, check out our Discord down below. As always, thank you for all of the support, and I'll see you next time. Peace.